Hello everybody, John here. It's been a while since I made a Stated Casually video. I moved and I had to set up my office and paint it and yeah, I've been busy, but I'm starting to get back into the flow of things. And today I just wanted to do a behind the scenes video. I'm working on recording a script for a Stated Clearly animation. What is the gene's eye view of evolution? It's a video that I'm working on with Stuart West. He's over at Oxford, and he does a lot of mathematics that he runs on top of genetics to study how things evolve over time. And so this concept of a gene in population genetics is really important for him to be able to get across to his students. And really, I mean, it's important to understand evolution in general. So we're doing a video on this. I'm really excited about it. It's kind of a summary of Richard Dawkins' book, The Selfish Gene. The Selfish Gene was probably the first, public-facing book trying to explain to people how to look at evolution from a gene's perspective. And it's a wonderful book. I recommend it. But there were some things in the book that people really misunderstood. He made it seem like we are nothing more than a collection of genes. He talked about us as being these lumbering robots, and it is true in a way. I mean, we are collections of genes, but of course you're more than just a collection of your genes. You're also a human being that has, thoughts and feelings and emotions and stuff like that. So, ultimately it's our genes that make that possible. But, so we wanted to do this video in a way that kind of, that teaches those views of genetics, but also make sure to, kind of soften things a little bit so that people don't full on reject it like they have been doing in the past. A lot of people got really upset with that book, The Selfish Gene. There's a lot of books written about it, how horrible it is, and it's what is it? It's reductionism to its most absurd and hideous level, things like that. But no, in order to understand evolution, really, you do have to think about genes and how at least the different traits that those genes code for are interacting with each other and competing with other versions of themselves within a population. So it's a really cool video. Very excited about it. Patrons can already see the script. It's up for the people who are supporting me on patreon.com/stated clearly. They can go and actually read the script now. I'm going to show you a little bit of behind the scenes as I record that script, just a little bit of it. I got a new microphone. This is my old microphone behind me, and the old microphone is a Yeti. The new one is I forget even what it's called. I'm really bad with names and numbers. It is the Shure SM7B. The Shure SM7B is the name of my new microphone. So you might be noticing that it sounds a lot better than my old one, but probably not. You probably have to either be in sound design for a living to notice, or you have to be wearing headphones. This is the old one, and I just want to play what the two sound side by side so that you can get a feel for the difference. I spent quite a bit of money on this microphone and the setup for it, and to me, it's worth it. Check this out. So what we're going to hear first is the new microphone. Stated Clearly presents, what is the gene's eye view of evolution? So that's the new microphone. Now we're going to hear the old microphone, the Blue Yeti. Stated Clearly presents, what is the gene's eye view of evolution? So, you hear the tinniness, and it kind of sounds like I'm talking in a box or something, which it's been okay. All of these Stated Clearly animations that I've done so far have been with that microphone. All the other videos for this channel, I've used that microphone. It's a pretty good microphone, but it's nothing compared to this thing. The the microphone whose name I can't remember. The Shure SM7B. It delivers warm and smooth audio reproduction in close proximity applications. So yeah, I have to be right up next to this microphone in order for it to work. So if I'm talking like this, I'm talking a little bit far away, you can't really hear me that well. And that's the big benefit. One of the big benefits to this microphone is I can actually record in my open office with my computer running and stuff, and it doesn't really pick up the noise from that. It doesn't pick up echo from my room, from my walls. It doesn't pick up the computer noise, which is really nice. But of course, the disadvantage is that, there's a microphone in the picture, and I could probably set up my camera so that the microphone thing wouldn't be so in the way. But anywho, yeah, I'm just going to dig in here and start doing some recording and let you guys just kind of be fly on the wall to see how this works. You'll see how kind of crazy I am about pronunciation. I reread everything multiple times. Well, you'll see. All right, so let's just do this. Here we go. Start recording here. So now you can see as it's see my voice up on that's Adobe Audition that I'm using there. Got my script here on my phone. Stated Clearly presents, what is the gene's eye view of evolution? The gene's eye view of evolution, sometimes called the selfish gene concept because of the popular book written on the subject, is the simple realization that genes, stretches of chromosomal material that code for or influence an organism's traits, genes are the smallest things capable of evolution by natural selection. When Darwin first discovered and studied the process of natural selection, he wasn't thinking in terms of genes. He wasn't aware of the modern concept of a gene. Instead, he mainly focused on how natural selection acted on That's as much as I'll show you, but you get the point. I'm very picky when I'm doing these. I don't really talk in my normal voice. A lot of people point that out. You talk differently in person than in your videos. And yeah, I guess the reason for that is that I'm trying really hard to what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it so that I'm emphasizing the right words so that people can really understand the important words and really grasp the content. And yeah, it comes out kind of singy-songy, I guess. That's how it's been described by some people. But it seems to work. I get a lot of people who they can understand what I'm teaching in my videos better, they'll tell me, than what their teachers are doing. And I think part of that really is just the weird way that I've come about putting emphasis on certain words. But yeah, that's my process. So what I'll do, usually a 10-minute script, I'll record for 40 minutes. And because I'm recording each bit multiple times. And then I'll go back through and edit it into one thing. So if you support Stated Clearly on patreon.com/Stated Clearly, you can check out that script and actually see the drafts as I make them. So yeah, you can give input too. Hope to see you there. patreon.com/Stated Clearly.